What's up guys, I'm back once again to show you some of the hot mods of the week. And in last week's episode, we featured a magazine retexture mod, and the only downside that I could think of was that if you wanted all of your magazines retexturing, it would take up several mod slots. But with this first mod, we're going to be fixing that one single issue. And of course, the mod that I'm talking about is Phoenix Lab Full Magazine Retexture. And this is going to do exactly as I described. Instead of having to download one mod per magazine retexture, now you get them all in one file. So now there is absolutely no reason why you need to put up with the standard, boring, vanilla magazines or an overcrowded load order when you can just download this. Anyway, now that we're on the subject of covering mods from previous episodes, back in episode 13 we covered the M4A1, and now that mod author has released a new animation pack, and of course it's called the Updated Animation Pack. Now let me show you what these new animations look like. So if you were as much of a fan of the M4A1 as I was, then maybe this mod is worth checking out. Now for this next mod, have you ever wanted to roleplay as an amputee? No? Okay, have you ever wanted to roleplay as a character with robotic limbs? Still no? Well, it's lucky that this mod includes several other things. And of course, the mod that I'm talking about is prosthetic arm and random accessories. Now of course, you have your standard prosthetic arm, but in terms of accessories, there is quite a few of them, such as band-aid, beanie, boots, tread helmet, gas mask, paramedic helmet, safety glasses, shoes, stethoscope, stylish round glasses, survival chest rig, tactical headset, and many, many more. Anyway, to get your hands on these accessories, simply head to any chem station and look under the mashup accessory section. Here you can craft all of the accessories shown with no perk requirements and for a small amount of crafting materials. Each item has its own armor value and maybe even a special point or two. Anyway, sticking with the armor mod theme, the next one I have for you has been done several times before, but that isn't going to stop me from reviewing the latest one. And of course, the mod that I'm talking about is the Mark V Armory. And to get your hands on these armors, you're going to need to build the requisition station. Here you'll be able to choose between several different Spartan armors, and if this already seems like a lot of choice, let's take a quick look at the upgrades for one piece of armor and one helmet. As you can see, the choice is extensive, and this is just for the body armor. The helmet is just as insane. These two random pieces of armor from this mod boast more customization than most armor mods that I've ever seen. Now I could spend a lot more time going over the customization in this mod, but I think I've proven my point and I don't want to bore you all to death. But there is one thing that I will say. If you plan on downloading this mod, I would also make sure you download the pit pad mod, otherwise you're going to get some serious clipping on your pit boy, a bit like this. But that's okay, I stopped paying attention to how much weight I was carrying in this game hundreds of hours ago. But if you're at all curious about how much damage reduction this armor gives, here is a fully upgraded suit and helmet. And as you can see, the suit offers 250 ballistic resistance, 250 energy resistance, and 350 radiation resistance, but weighs 75 pounds. Also, I have taken an upgrade that's supposed to give me 3 strength, but clearly that doesn't show. And as for the helmet, that's going to offer you 85 ballistic resistance and 66 energy resistance and weigh 7.7 pounds. And with the upgrades that I've taken, it's going to offer you +8 perception. Now this armor isn't just amazing for its customization, it also looks absolutely insane. Now despite how big and bulky this armor is, it doesn't actually count as any armor slots. It simply counts as the under armor. The actual armors come in the form of shoulders for the arms, utility for the legs, and patrol torso for the torso of course. And of course, this week's weapon mod is the SR1MP, and you can acquire this weapon by heading to the captain's quarters in the Yangtze. Here you'll find it just lying on the table.
There we go.
And in terms of upgrades, you have the choice of 1 receiver, 2 sights, a mount or no mount, but taking the mount will open up 2 more customization options, that being a choice of flashlight or no flashlight and muzzle or no muzzle. Now from my experience with this weapon, it seems to be somewhat underpowered. I mean, 50 damage on a semi-automatic pistol to me just seems a bit low. That or I'm just using this weapon wrong. I mean, that's half of what you'd expect to see on a fully automatic weapon, but maybe I'm just using this weapon wrong. Granted, it has a silencer, so maybe I should be using this weapon to sneak with. But either way, if this weapon looks like something that you'd be interested in, feel free to give this one a download. Now, whilst we're on the subject of pistol weapon mods, the next mod I have for you is the FNX45, and you can acquire this weapon by crafting it at any chem station. And of course, going over the upgrade options real quick, you have the choice of 9 receivers, 2 barrels, 3 ammunition types, 5 optics, 8 muzzle attachments including suppressors, 2 mounts, 3 lower attachments including none, 5 reticles, 4 tritium, 5 types of rounds, 5 skins, and finally 6 damage options to balance the weapon. Now, as weapon mods go, this one I really enjoyed. I'm not sure if it's the sheer amount of customization that this weapon has, or how aggressive it looks, and I'm sure that between these two weapon mods, there is at least one that you'll want to download. And with that pretty much covers it for this mod, and the video for that matter. I hope you all enjoyed the mods here today, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you all in the next video.